According to question, you have segment AB whose length is 8 unit. M is midpoint of AB. You need to find out length of AM. The whole length of AB is 8 unit, and we need to find out length of AM, where M is midpoint of AB. Now tell me, what would be the length of AM? Anyone? 4 unit. Yes. So how you will write this? Here the whole length of AB is 8 unit. We need to find out length of AM. Since M is midpoint, so you can say that length of AM is half of length of AB. Why we saying this? So you need to mention because M is midpoint of AB, right? So here we saying length of AM is half of length of AB because M is midpoint of AB. Therefore, length of AM is half of AB, and length of AB is already given, which is 8 unit. So instead of this length of AB, you can write 8 unit. So here I'll take 8. You can divide this 8 by 2. So your length of AM will become 4 unit. Question was about to find out length of AM, and according to our calculation, length of AM is how much? 4 unit. Hope it is clear to everybody. Now move on next question. Your question number 3. Yes. Question number 3. Point P is midpoint of CD, where CP is of 2.5 centimeter. We need to find out whole length of CD. Same rule you can use, that is midpoint property. So here I can say length of CP is half of length of CD. CD we need to calculate. CP is already given. Length of CP is 2.5. So here instead of CP I can write 2.5. So here you will take 2.5. Here we have 1 by 2 into length. So length of CP is 2.5. Here we have 1 by 2 and length of CD. Length of CD we don't know, we need to calculate, so I'll write length of CD. Now this 2 is dividing on the right hand side. When you send it to left hand side, what it will do? So it will multiply with 2.5. So here you can say 2.5 into 2 equals to length of CD. So therefore, length of CD is 2.5 into 2 will give you 5 centimeter. So this is your answer. Now, same rule we use for question number 2 and same rule we are using for question number 3, that length of CP is half of length of CD. And on what basis we are using this rule? Because P is midpoint of CD. It is already given in our question that P is midpoint of CD. So on the basis of this, you can say length of CP is half of length of CD. Yes. So since here we have length of AB as 5 centimeter, length of BP as 2 centimeter, length of AP as 3.4 centimeter, question says compare the length of the segments. So in this question you have 3 segments. You need to make comparison among these 3 segments. So whenever comparison is concerned between 2 or more segments, so there are 3 possibilities. One, suppose you have 2 uh, segments like this. First I'm going to make comparison between 2 segments. Suppose you have one component as A and one component as B. So what are the 3 possibilities? So A can be greater than B, or you can say A is less than B, or even you can say A is equal with B. So these are 3 possible situations when you compare 2 or more than 2 quantities. So you just need to explore these 3 possibilities. So what possibility exists among AB, BP, AP? Which of them is smaller? Which of them is greater? Or they are equal? So that we need to identify. So as per the given length, AB is 5, BP is 2, AP is 3.4. So which among these 3 is least? So 2 is least and 5 is max, right? So the greatest length is 5 and smallest length is 2. So here you can say uh, 5 is greater than 3.4 and 3.4 is greater than 2. So 5 stands for AB, which is greater than 3.4. 3.4 is AP. So instead of 3.4, here you can take AP. Again, 2 stands for BP. So here you will take BP. So this is your comparison. What we saying here, according to this, AB is greater than AP. AP, AB, both are greater than BP. So this is called comparison. So this way you can compare the given 3 segments. Okay. So your first question, you need to find out opposite ray of RP. So originating point for RP is R. RP moves in right hand direction. So the opposite ray should move in left hand direction originating from R itself. So it can be RS or it can be RT. So your answer is ray RS or ray RT. Opposite ray. When we talking about opposite ray, so it can be ray RS or ray RT. You cannot say ST is opposite ray. ST moving in opposite direction of RP, but the originating point of ST is S. But in your question, we need to find out opposite ray of RP, where the originating point is R. So your opposite ray should start from R itself. So here we have two possibility to take opposite ray of RP, that is RS is one opposite ray of RP and RT is another opposite ray of RP. So both RS as well as RT are originating from R itself and both are opposite to RP. As we know, intersection set of two is common between those two. So whenever we talking about intersection set, so all the elements, common elements of both these sets will be taken in intersection set. Here we can take an example. Suppose you have one set as A where we have elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is your set A. We have another set B where we have 2 and 3. In order to find the intersection of these two sets, AB. So intersection of AB, A intersection B, in that set we will take common element. So what is common in these two sets? 2 and 3. These are common element, right? So this set will become 2 and 3. Same way, same rule you need to apply on this question. Here, this question number 2 is about intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. Now, go to your original figure or question. When we talking about PQ, so this is the ray PQ, right? So this PQ starts from here and moves in this direction. This is your ray PQ. Then question says ray RP. So RP starts from here and moves in same direction. Again, PQ starts from P, moves in this direction. RQ starts from Q and moves in this direction, in same direction. So these are two rays, right? What is common part? What is common in these two rays? Look, here we talking about ray. If as you can see here, we had set A B. A consists of number, B consists of number. So intersection set should be consist of number itself. So in your question, PQ is a ray, RP is a ray. So your intersection set should also have element as ray itself, not point. So if you say P is point, not a ray. Remember this. P is a point, not a ray. So no, it's ray PQ itself. Look at this. This ray starts from here. This ray starts from here. Which portion is common? So in these two ray, this portion is common. This is common portion, right? So this common portion is consist of what? It is P and goes in this direction. So can I say this common portion is PQ itself? So answer for this question is ray PQ. Hope it is clear to everybody. Intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP is ray PQ itself.